What is up? For Oddschecker, I am your host, Melissa, joined by the sharpest of bettors, man, Slop. Guys, it's Friday. We got NFL football on Sunday. How you feeling? Slop, let me know.
I'm living the dream over here. It's Friday. We're almost done for the day, too. So it's a lot to be excited about.
Matt?
Yep, I'm right there with them. Life's good. We got football all weekend, and we got baseball today for you. Melissa's not very excited about our baseball picks. We still are giving you them.
You can't get to Saturday without Friday. So that's where I was at today. That's what I was thinking when I woke up today.
We do have college football, though, John. We can bet on tonight.
2 games, but the second one sucks, and the first one I don't know who's going to win. So
it's Air Force and Wyoming. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, that's not great.
You gotta bet the Air Force, right? If you're an American.
No, I would take Wyoming with the points probably. If I was going to bet that game, I'm dead serious. I just blindly looking at that. I was like, I'll take 15.5 with them. So
Wyoming is like brutal, but I mean, it's a lot of points. Yeah,
okay, that's kind of a lot.
Anyways, guys, let's give these people some real picks.
Okay.
We're gonna start with Slop, who's taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers, who are versing the San Francisco Giants. It's an NL West showdown from Oracle Park. And other than that, this is about to be a 3-game series. This is the first game. The San Francisco Giants are looking for a win after splitting their last 8 games. Slop, I know you don't care about it.
Yeah, I don't care.
Just tell me what your player prop is. Tell us.
All right, so we're going to go Dustin May, 6+ strikeouts, plus 146. That's at FanDuel. If you're at DraftKings, BetMGM, you're probably stuck with 4.5, and it's like minus 150. I'm not saying that's a good idea, but I'm just saying like I would probably do that if I couldn't do this one, just because you want to, you want some action tonight. 10-15 game, perfect for a Friday night. He's got the Giants, who they strike out a lot, like more than anybody over the last 2 weeks. Hold on, I'll tell you exactly how many times they struck out too.
Oh, I'm excited.
147 times in their last 458 at-bats. That's bad. That's like really bad.
Wow.
There's like
That's
8 of
awful.
them that could be in the lineup tonight that have struck out at least 30% of the time over the last 15 days. So that's a great team to target. As for May, he's pitched 4 times this year. I think he came back from Tommy John. I think he had like a real injury. Don't quote me on that, but if it's true, then I said it. But the first time he came out this year, he struck out 9 against the Marlins, but then he had to pitch against the Marlins the next time, and he only struck out 4. That's not his fault. They figured him out. They just saw him recently. It's almost like they cheated. So, the dog.
We got a dog barking?
That's my dog.
Yeah,
He's upset about something.
he took an underdog, so yikes.
Yeah.
So then the
Looks
next
like
time.
your pick's gonna hit, Slop.
No, I don't have there is no underdog here. You know what I mean? Like I don't have a side, so I'm
Doesn't
safe.
matter. The
Like, I'm
dog
clean.
barks,
Like
your
Matt,
play hits.
Matt took a favorite, so
I'm
yikes.
screwed.
But anyway, so the next time this guy pitched, he pitched against the Padres. He got 5 of them. But then the very next time he had to pitch, guess who he had to pitch against? The
Who?
Padres. So he only got 3. Again, not his fault. They saw him already. It's like they cheated. It's like back in school when they'd give you like the pre-test, but the teacher would give you like the legit test. You know what I mean? Like it's like that. So they had him figured out. Tonight he gets the Giants though. They can't hit. He'll get 5. I'm saying he'll get 6. So if you have to play at DraftKings, you can do that. If you want to go 7+ or 8+, you could do that. I mean, the sky's the limit. It's Friday night.
All right. Well, with that being said, I'm just saying the Giants are favored in this week, which is wild, like the New York Giants.
Who?
That's not right.
I'm not saying
they
that
still have
that's
a
my
team.
pick.
The New York Giants. Yeah, I remember them.
They're still a team.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
No.
They won last week. Don't give me that. Your Eagles are not that
Did
great.
they kind of won last week, and it was like the Super
won.
Bowl.
They won.
They won.
I won a lot of money. They covered. They won. We're good.
You had the Eagles?
She probably did.
I don't bet on the Eagles. So
Okay.
You should this
Jalen
week.
Hurts showed up to the game wearing like this red jumpsuit. It was awful. So
Wait, didn't you say you wouldn't bet the Giants last week?
No,
I think she
but
bets them
I
every
did,
week.
but I
was
cautioned
you.
you to not
You were
follow.
like, yeah, I wouldn't bet them. I think
No,
you said
I
that.
said
You lied
I
to us?
would bet them, but I caution you guys to not follow me on.
Okay, no, that's
I respect that.
That's
right, guys.
I bet on the Eagles pretty much every week. Like even if you know what I mean. Like personally, I do. Even if I think they're gonna lose.
As do I.
like in your head too. You
Eli
can't
Manning
do like
and the Giants. So
mental bet.
Yep. Yeah.
let's move on, though. We're going to do Matt's bet. He is taking on the Chicago White Sox, who are taking on the Detroit Tigers. Chicago White Sox continue their quest to win back-to-back AL Central Division crowns as they travel to Detroit to take on the Tigers in a 3-game weekend series. Matt, the White Sox have little room for error with under 3 weeks to go in the season. You got to tell me what your pick is.
All right. So I started the season betting on the White Sox a lot when they were kind of bad, but
We're all aware.
yes. So in September, listen to this stat, and I never bring up stats. I'm 10-1 betting on the White Sox in September,
Whoa.
and the last week of August I was like 3-0. So I'm riding their hot streak. I'm going to do it again. They're only 3 games back of the Guardians. They just beat the Guardians yesterday. They had to play like that weird makeup game, so it wasn't a series, but it was 1 game. I think they're still going to win the division, honestly, because they'll see the Guardians again in a full series. So they're going to like have a chance to win it. It'll be like a playoff series essentially for them. But like you said, there's no room for error in these kind of games. Like the Tigers suck. They're last in the league. I think they're still last in the league in runs scored per game. Someone could fact check me. They're definitely bottom of the pack. And the White Sox are playing really well. I mean, their bats have been hot as of late. These are games that they really have to win. They can't afford. Like, if you go and lose to the Tigers, I mean, it's pretty bad, even though the Tigers have won some games. But, yeah, I like them to get it done here. Tigers pitcher, I actually do like a lot. I think he'll be really good, Matt Manning. But I think this game stays pretty close early. And then if it gets to a bullpen situation, I favor the Sox. So I think it'll be a little closer than it should be, but I think they pull it off by a run or 2 tonight. So I like the White Sox. And I'm going to give a bonus pick, guys, like super quick. Melissa was so mad at me that I didn't make an NFL pick that I'm going to do the Bucks.
I don't know if it was mad. It was sounding more like whining. You know what I mean?
How dare you talk?
No, I'm just saying, like, if we're going to call it something, let's call it.
It was something. Yeah, well, anyway,
bad.
I'm taking the Bucks, all right, to beat the Saints because the Bucks haven't beat the Saints in their regular season since 2018, which is kind of crazy. They beat them twice in the playoffs, sandwiched in between those games. But the Saints have like had Tom Brady's number for a long time. I don't know. The Saints did not look good against the Falcons. It was just the Falcons kind of blowing that game. I think the Bucks win this one. They're getting a little disrespected from the Bucks here early. Like they were only a 2-point favorite against Dallas. Same thing this weekend. They're 2.5 against New Orleans. So I would take the spread or the money line, whatever you want to do. But yeah, that's gonna be my bonus Sunday pick. That's not losing, sandwiched in there. And no one's mentioned this yet, but we hit our same game or we hit our parlay.
You didn't mention it. A plus 665 parlay.
Yep.
I hope you. Slop is too humble to mention it himself.
We're
not that humble.
No. I'll talk about it all day, all weekend.
We hit our plus 665 Thursday night football parlay. Could you guys believe that?
That was nice.
I didn't even realize.
There's this guy Spanky on Twitter that gets mad at people like us that post like green check marks and stuff. So we don't want to.
I'm posting it later. Don't worry.
I'll post 2 green check marks.
You guys retweet me. Is that fair?
Yeah, we'll throw you 3 retweet, and I'll post as many green check marks as I want.
Yeah.
Well, guys.
I put no big deal behind mine. That way, everyone knows it's no big deal.
Right.
Don't get alarmed. Don't get excited. Just
Just go with it. Be cool, but act like you've been there.
Yeah, I want to bet. No big deal.
Yeah, it's supposed to win.
Well, guys, we got Mecole Hardman.
Him too.
We got Justin Herbert, and we got the Chargers who backdoor covered the spread.
That was a hell of a cover. I mean, Herbert was literally.
I don't want to brag, but I said the perfect bet for the night was going to be the Chargers team total over 24 because that'll get you through the entire game. Like it's not going to be a first half thing. You're going to get the full game. And what happened? Full game. You didn't lose anything, but you didn't win anything. So that stunk. But you got the full game.
Stayed up all night to push.
It was, I mean, what else do you want? Like, that's electric.
Well, if you guys followed our yellow parlay, you would have won some big bucks.
Okay.
So, with that being said, let's keep it going. I am doing an NFL pick, unlike Matt and Slop. This is the part
Who looked out for you today?
That's another dig because I just did one, Melissa.
Yeah,
like I
feel like,
literally
I feel like
just.
I just heard Matt.
Yeah, you gave a bonus pick. Slop, you're
Yes, I
gonna
did.
really like this one. I'm taking your Detroit Lions.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's too
On
easy
the
for me to take.
set.
I was gonna take that, then I saw you were taking it, so I had to go baseball.
Oh, no. What are you gonna do?
Yeah,
So we're
yeah,
taking
not
the
my fault.
Detroit
That's what
Lions.
Melissa said.
They are at home facing the Washington Tigers. Their Lions
Tigers.
game.
I know they changed their name a lot.
Did I say Washington Tigers? they just keep changing it. The Washington
No, I'm just saying. I mean, it's not your fault. I mean, they've literally had like
They
three names.
had
in the
three
last
names
couple
in 3
years.
years.
So,
It could be the Tigers next
like, we don't know.
Yeah.
All right, let me give my spiel. Are you guys ready?
The Lions versus Tigers. I like that game better actually.
Sounds more, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Lions give the
It's
Eagles
like a
a
fair
real fight in week 1. It is the first time this team is favorited since going under Campbell. And we're watching Hard Knocks, right, Slop? Like, we love Hard Knocks. We love
No,
the
first
Lions.
episode. I'm a one and done on Hard Knocks.
You're done with Hard Knocks?
No, one and done with Hard Knocks, period. So I'll watch the first episode, then it's like, yeah.
Really?
I thought
Yeah.
you were a huge fan. I'm so confused
It's
right
the
now.
ultimate
Yeah,
like
that might hurt
downward
your
trajectory.
Lions fan cred.
It is what it is. I like real football, guys. You know what I mean? I'm a Lions fan. Like we don't want to watch a training camp. We want the real game.
Wow.
Obviously.
In
'Cause
week 1,
you can't win an over 6.5 wins bet in training camp. I mean,
True.
it's nice to watch. You know what I mean? It's like let's get the games on.
You're not
Like
wrong
I said,
about
the
that.
first one's always sweet, no matter what team it is. It's always good. You're just like, yes, like we're back. You know what I mean? And then the first week of football, like it's like, all right, well, we could just watch football now if we want. You know what I mean? Like we don't have to watch like this. We could just watch the games. And
Yeah.
bet on it.
Yeah.
Now you see my point? Like it's like I don't.
You're
think we need
100%
it.
right. Yeah.
It
no,
should
I
just be
get
like
it.
one episode.
I get it. Well, let me
Mhm.
give you the rest of my spiel.
Keep going.
Okay,
Sorry.
guys.
Get back to the Washington Tigers
you're
team.
fine. The game got out of hand in the second half last week when Philadelphia scored 17 unanswered points to open up a 38-21 lead. Crazy. But Detroit scored consecutive touchdowns to make things 38-35 in the fourth quarter, and they ultimately lost. As Slop knows because he's now a fan.
Yeah, I didn't have them winning this game though, so they didn't really lose to me.
Do you have them winning the game I'm
Yes.
betting on?
Yes, they have
They
to.
need to win this game, right?
Gotta beat the Tigers. Gotta beat them.
Well, it is a rematch against the former number 1 and number 2 overall draft picks in the 2016 draft.
Those are some
And
good
I
picks.
am putting faith on the Lions. I hope Slop is really proud of me.
Yeah. They're gonna. I mean, this is too easy for me. Like that's why I didn't do it.
Do you think these are
Okay.
the worst 1 and 2 picks ever? Like Goff and Wentz? Like in the
No,
recent-
Jamarcus Russell and whoever was behind him is probably like you know what I mean. Like you don't come back from that.
Who was behind it? Now I have to look this up. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Melissa.
look it up.
I'm just covering. I'm just looking stuff up.
Look it up.
Well,
You
Wow.
can't. You know what I mean. Like once you
I mean,
have,
you're definitely like right.
it doesn't
because-
even matter who's second. I don't care if it's a Hall of Famer.
Oh, but see, it is a Hall of Famer second, Calvin Johnson. Like, and he's a Lion. He's the best
Yeah.
Lion ever.
Yeah.
I mean, not Barry
It's
Sanders.
Barry, but yeah.
Yeah, but he's like the second best Lion.
Imagine if the Raiders would have took Calvin Johnson.
And then it was Joe Thomas.
Then you
Wow.
don't need a quarterback.
It was back-to-back Hall of Famers went after Russell. That just makes it so much worse.
Makes it worse actually. So those were the worst two picks because the first pick was so bad. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
well, guys, the Detroit Ryans.
If you have a better, worse 1 and 2, then put it in the thing. Put it in the comments.
Yeah, we need a
Like,
comment on the worst.
Like someone probably knows the worst,
supposed
but
to
I don't
make
want to look
this
it up.
game short. This
No,
No,
game.
we can't. It's Friday. We're just so excited.
No, we're
I
getting to
know.
the end. We just need worst 1 and 2 picks. I kind of want to hear that,
We're
but
very
I don't want to look it
excited.
up either.
We're very excited about Slop's team. But
Mhm.
let's
They're gonna
keep
get their win this
it-
week.
We gotta go to our next segment, the YOLO parlay. But I did want to say the Lions have won 5 of their last 6 matchups against Washington, dating back to 2009. So if that's not enough energy for you, I don't know what else will be.
Is anyone on those teams from 2009?
I don't know, Slop. Please
We should check.
don't try to make me look bad.
No, I'm not. I'm just asking. I thought that was something. If anyone can name a player that was in this game back in 2009, put that in the comments.
It's minus 105 tonight.
Lots of comments.
Yep. We got to talk to these people.
I like the pick there, Melissa. Bottom line, I think they win.
I like the pick too.
Thank
The pick's
you.
definitely going to win.
I
No
know
doubt.
Slop does, but
No doubt. No, the pick's definitely going to win.
all right, guys, let's build this YOLO parlay. We got plus 146 on Dustin May's 6 and
Who
over
was that, me? Yeah.
strikeouts. We got a minus 50 on the White Sox money line, and we got a minus 105 on the Lions on the spread. So, guys, if we were to parlay this up, give me a number. I'm excited.
I'll say 500. I'll get it right off the bat.
I think it's plus 600.
I'm going to say 620.
Yeah, I have a 150 in there, so it's going to lower it.
All right, guys, let's see how it goes.
Oh, man. I like that.
I knew it was going to be a little higher.
It's still not a bad payout.
No.
Oh, it's a great payout.
And if you add my Bucks pick too, Melissa, then it would be a party.
Oh, should we try to do that?
Yeah, try to add it real quick.
What's your Bucks pick?
So I said minus 2.5 and minus 110.
Okay, so is that minus 110? All right, let's see. Let's get her done.
Ooh,
Oh.
Whoa, the dog's going crazy.
These dogs are awful today.
There is no way the White Sox are winning this. Just
Yeah,
like,
this is bad.
no chance. No way.
They
Both of them are going
never
off.
barked
It's
as
not
much
even
as
like
they
one
want.
of them. Both of them are not only barking, but they're like
No,
going
it's
off.
It's
I
both
can
of
hear
them too.
Yeah.
It's two, like they're both barking.
Yeah.
That's rare.
It's like double dog.
You guys
I
are
don't even know what to do
crazy.
anymore.
Well, whatever you guys choose to bet, let us know in the comments. Tell us who you're tailing. Tell us who you're fading. For oddschecker, I am Melissa, joined by my favorite of bettors, Matt and Slop.
That means a
We
lot.
will see you guys.
Thank you.
Doesn't mean a lot.
You don't have many choices.
Nice.
Did you just go on me? We will see you guys next Wednesday for another episode of Sharp Bets today. Enjoy betting.